of Ian is a Weirdo. Today I'm not lit up because I was too lazy, and we'll see what happens. I'm having some chat issues and some internet connection issues, so I'm going to do an overlay, and I'm going to try to do it like that and see if that works, and hopefully we can chit chat. So, I'm just making an ice cream scoop. So originally I was gonna make a baby mobile, whatever. But as I was working on it, I was like, wow, this would be really cute little ice cream. So I'm going to make an ice cream cone with several fall colored demon scoops. They're gonna have wings, they're gonna have pointed tails, and I'm super excited for that. So, I am currently using a dark red. So I'm just trying to pull colors out of here. I don't want to really do green, which is like a first, because green is my favorite color to work with, and I love it. Um, but um, it, I was thinking of doing like a ochre yellow. Hey, it's not magic. Welcome in. Let me make everything bigger because my chat is like having problems. Um, so, um, yes, I'm making ice cream scoops instead of little demons to go on the baby mobile thing. Do you know how it's said? Is it mobile? Is it mobile? Is it mobile? I don't know. Anyways, I'm not doing it, so. Hi, Winter. Welcome in. My voice cracked, which is how you know I'm enthusiastic. Or it just wants to crack because it's full of testosterone. I took my first subcutaneous testosterone shot. Mobile. Okay, mobile. Okay, thank you. Um, so I'm instead of making a mobile, um, or mobile, um, I am making ice cream scoops with little demon eyes. Look how cute they look. Oh my goodness. With different colors that go well with this harvest color. What things did you find out yesterday? So we're gonna have ice cream scoops. I've thought about doing a similar pattern-ish to what Kayla did on Alt Knots, where they did drips in the ice cream. I think the drips in theory look good, but in practice, I'm not in love with them. They don't look great to me, so I might just do no drips and have wings and pointed tails and forked tails and whatnot. No shit. Are you serious? Do you have some protection? What a cunt. Sorry. Keep losing my train of thought. Where am I? Okay, there. I misheard half of your sentence. I was looking through Hobby Yarn the other day. There's a green cake. I'm not sure what it's called. The colorway was Zen for your shawl you were going to do. Oh, cool. Yeah, Hobie cakes are amazing. Because I don't really do shawls, I just never have a reason to buy one, but I've always wanted one just to have it. Just to be like, yes, I've made it. Okay. So, finish that row. This is a really easy pattern, by the way, and is, like I said, great for ice cream cones because you start to like, once you start your decreases, that's pretty much where you end your ice cream scoop. And you can really just decide what feels right. So I have my black polyfill, and I it just is a perfect little ice cream scoop, and it'll look great like on the other scoops as well. Actually, I think this will be the bottom scoop, and then I'll have like look, it looks like a little beret. I think the demons are adorable. Thank you. Keep it going for very long. Well, that's good. Hopefully, you just can get out of that. That's not a friend. That's a piece of shit. Frankly, sorry. I'm gonna just speak my mind. If it's too much, you just let me know. I was looking because they were on sale, and I'm looking to do a whatchamacallit. uh, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that because like everything comes back in threes. So like if you're already suffering or you're already dealing with RA and stuff like that, um, then like you don't want things coming back to you in threes. Like it's just not worth it, I think. But everyone has their mentality about it. So I did send it back. But anyways, for sure maintaining all that must have been hell for him. So he was so low energy with all the stuff going on. Wow. Yeah. But that's like a very that's just a very like cowardly way to cast spells, if you ask me. Like doing things secret behind people's backs, like Grissom just like grow some courage and just be able to um you know do things to people's faces like we did. There's some spells that are secret, but I just feel like if you're gonna curse someone, okay. Oh, we're back. Okay. I was just like sitting here, just like do 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 do, and he meant no. He meant harm. Oh yeah, of course. If he's a curse, I know that because I've known him for a long time. Man, I hate people. If I found out some friend was cursing me, I would go over there and do things. I got enough shit going on in my life. I mean, someone's probably cursing me, given about how much shit I have going on in my life, but no, we're not playing that game. I don't do the behind the scenes bullshit. Bringing a sheer amount of energy that was missing and escaping at any given time that tipped off at first. Yeah. Yeah, sleuthing down who did that, that's, I mean, if you have a friend who's known to do stuff like that, then I guess it makes it a little bit easier. But like trying to figure out that you're cursed, I think I'm cursed, but I think it's by like the universe. I don't think anyone in particular is cursing me. I just think my life has been cursed by factors out of my control. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, that's not normal. Let's investigate what's going on. Exactly, exactly. Investigation is key. That's people. People, regardless of whether they practice or not, they're just people. So they're going to have flaws um, and things just like everybody else. First of all, I taught my daughter was a child's rhyme. That's clever. That's where I have my gemstones come into play. Um, I, a lot of them are not necessarily like protection, but they're like psychological protections. Your rubbers, your foot. It's funny. Yeah. I'm big on intention, and so I think if you put intention behind anything, then it has power. So I try to really focus my intention on certain things, and um, I haven't cursed anyone ever. Um, sent a spell flying back at a horrible teacher that was trying to get at me through her. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad that she was able to do that. That is amazing. She's like a little Matilda. Wow. Yeah. Teachers can be crazy. For sure. That's so cool. So I'm using a 3.5 millimeter hook. The teen years were exhausting, I'm sure. They're always exhausting, but with someone who's got the gift, it's damn near impossible. Yeah, but my teen years were spent exploring my powers, my ancestors' traditions. Powers get passed on before one passes in a very in like a very one-on-one way, or so I've read. Oh, cool. If they don't get passed on, then a random person will just happen to get them. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean it's amazing to learn about our ancestors and how they pass on power, and you know, there's several people in my immediate family who have gifts. Um, Even if they don't recognize it, they just have gifts, and um, I I am one of them. Although my power is not great, I just um, you know, do energy readings and stuff like that, and get really strong energy readings. I'm very connected to the universe in that sense. Um, so, but my mom has it. She has a different ability, and then my little sister had it. I don't know if she's um, maintained her practice, because she was really good, really talented, most powerful of all of us. But if you don't use it, you lose it. You can get it back, but it's just not the same. I never got officially passed on anything as my ancestors practice for loss, but I always felt a pull somehow. Yeah, I feel like if you can connect to that ancestral blood, I feel like that is a very strong um, conductor for magic. I don't know if that makes sense or if anyone agrees, but yeah, my little sister can see spirits. She has like innate like not only can she see spirits and talk to them, but and she can hear them, but she can also physically feel like a spirit. Like one time we summoned my grandpa, and he had a dog that would bite the boot of his foot. Um, the boot of that he was wearing, his shoe, and she felt when she was talking to him, she felt the dog biting at her foot, and that was really surreal. And she was like 8 at the time. She was really young. Oh, astral projection. Yeah. My friend who is psychic does a lot of astral projection when he doesn't mean to. And sometimes he means to, sometimes he doesn't. But um, yeah, it wears him out because he will do astral projection in his sleep, and then he feels like he didn't rest all night, and then he wakes up, and then you know feels unrested. So it's just like not the best for his like mental health, but he used to love to do it just because he had the power to do it. I've always been too scared to try it, to be honest. I've been too scared to try it. I figured I'd freak out and end up with sleep paralysis and not want to be there. But he was always more fearless than I was. Also, he knew his power. My friend's very powerful. Um, First 2 times you should have a guard. Yeah. I yeah. Like I said, I'm always too scared that I'll end up in sleep paralysis or something worse. I also don't have the powers to communicate with spirits. I mean, like, I can feel the energy from spirits. That's fine. But, like, I can't communicate with them. And I've had a lot of friends in my life who have been able to communicate with them. And I'm glad that I have not had that experience. Just because, like, I feel like for a lot of them, once they open the door of communicating with spirits, they had a really hard time shutting it, even temporarily. Hey, Zach, welcome in. I'm making demon ice cream. So, this is my little start to my demon. And I already have one scoop done. You see his little eyes? They're so cute. Have you ever met someone who kisses their crochet as much as me? Probably not. That's a motherfucking weirdo. That's okay. You're allowed to cuss at your crochet. It's weaved into the fabric. They are not Jody, made by Jody 666 pattern. It's actually, so it was a free pattern on YouTube, and it was a, it was a, it was a demon, and it was basically going to be a ball and then have wings and a forked tail. And I was just like, oh, this looks like ice cream, like halfway working through it. And so I was like, you know what? We're doing ice cream. We're doing demon ice cream. And I'm not doing the drips either, because I just don't like the way that they lay. I could like sew each one down, but I just don't feel like that's the point. I don't know. I don't like the drips. I feel like the drips kind of ruin it for me, if I'm being honest. But I do need to find a pattern for an ice cream cone. I guess I could use my pizza pattern and yeah, I could use my pizza pattern and then just roll that up and stitch it up the side. I was trying single crochet and I somehow crocheted a knot. That's totally normal. That happens, Zach. Yeah, if you don't say bad words, are you even crocheting? You have seen me crochet. It's normal. Let the bad words flow out and let the positive energy flow in and just fucking go for it. Single crochets are hard. Let me. Oh, I can't access the chat. So I'm using I'm using, oh, there's one in Crochet Crowd, ice cream cone. A 6mm is a good size. What brand hook are you using? Are you using your Prim? Are you using your Prim? Yeah. Things on time because they won't want to cooperate. Yeah. It's hard when you can't pick up another project though. What yarn are you using, Zach? I forgot the same 3 times in a row. Yeah. Knife holder. Knife is good for a beginner, yeah. Zach, if you want to get your yarn, we will single crochet together if you want. I don't know why my chat's being so fucking weird. I won't be able to drop my link, unfortunately. But we'll still crochet together if you want. several times in many of my makes. Yep, exactly. Or just toss the whole thing. I've had wool or things that I couldn't frog, or it just had to be like snip out, like just not working. No one said hi to Juju. We all want some good juju. Okay, that's cool, Zach. Okay, so now I'm starting the decreases, and they're invisible decreases, which I like. Um, so okay, okay, Roberta, 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 Roberta. I just like saying that name. 2, 3. Wait, let me. I'm going the wrong way. Continue and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then an invisible decrease. Skeleton in the background, just noticed. Yeah, isn't it cute? It has little articulating bone. Well, I guess they don't articulate if they just hang down, but it has little like bone segments. And he's just a real cute guy. I got him from the dollar section in Target a couple years ago. I get most of my stuff from the dollar section. Yeah, I think he's so cute and so goofy looking. When I came home with him, my wife was like, he's special looking. And I was like, he's amazing. He's the best. We have to hang him up now. I was so like adamant about putting him up. And finally, my wife let me prevail. Two, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I have to count out loud like a baby. Otherwise, I lose my counts. And I'm like, oh god. Oh god. Stopping here. I'm torn between stopping here and doing a border of my shawl and making 2 more rows and risking yarn chicken. Oh, yeah, that's a tough one. Just think about what it'll add if you do add the border. Like, will it look cleaner? Will it look more polished? Or will it look just like the same? You know, think about whether that yarn chicken's worth it. Because right now it's really small. Yeah, you probably want to have it just for comfort reasons. But you've already frogged a lot, so it's like, what's another, like, 2 rows? That's my attitude, at least. I don't know if that's anybody else's. Caron skinny cakes. Yeah. I only have a few color changes left. Could you border in something else? I'm burning it. Been there. Been fucking there. Yeah, could you border it in something else? Just like black or something like that? So you get the size, you get the border, you get that detail, but you don't have to worry about um, yarn chicken. It would look weird with another color since the color changes in the row themselves. The changes are not smooth. Hmm. But I feel like black looks good on everything. But why don't you go ahead and do the border and see if you can and do like a stitch where you don't use a lot of yarn. Just do like a basic stitch. Purple and teal shades together. Oh, that sounds so beautiful. Sounds gorgeous. Working out of pattern is Kieran's go-to shot. Oh man. Okay. Well, you can do it. If it's made for a skinny cake, you would think that it would have enough yardage to, to do with that. Oh, No, you're not boring me. Are you serious? I'm literally not saying anything, and I'm just saying numbers under my breath. Who's boring who? Just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. You're not boring. You're not. It's not your fault. It's not yours either, so there we go. Clever habits. That's how I laugh all the time. Okay, and finishing on a decrease, and I got my little boop boop boo ice cream. Um, so I'm gonna seal this baby up. So, if you want, Winter, I'm curious about your gender story because I like hearing about other people's gender stories. And I know it's a really fun red. It's called claret, so it's a nice like wine color. It's really fun. But yeah, I'm always interested in hearing people's gender stories because I don't know. It's like it's very it shows that there's so much more than what people see on TV or what media shows. So I love hearing that. I don't know, like how did you figure out you were because you're agender, correct? What was that discovery like, and things like that. Just whatever you want to talk about. And we hear so many coming out stories of people who came out with their sexuality. I used to be a radical feminist, the good ones, not the discriminatory ones. Like, great. Right, and they advocate for women to express their gender however they want. be with clothes, etc., but it's not big in female genitals and such. Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. Masturbating, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I was like that too when I identified as female. But once I identified as trans, I was like, oh, I need to be this to be a man and stuff like that. And it felt very like uncomfortable to have to fit like male gender roles. Hey, it might just be identifying as a woman. Mm-hmm. Slowly drifting away from it. Exactly. That makes total sense. I feel like for a lot of people, it's not in like an overnight discovery, and like it's something that like we really have to process through. And it's like, is it? That's when people are like, "Are you sure this is your gender?" It's like, well, one, like gender is fluid, so whatever. But um, also, it's just like I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to say. Oh, let's try. So I'm really trying to like not fall victim to like um masculine roles and things like that, even though like it's really hard not to, because I want so desperately to be seen as a man. So it's like you see things and you're like, oh well, like he's like a manly man, I want to be like that. And then you're like, oh, I'm just fitting into gender roles and this is fucking stupid. And there's like no point to this. Pushy process is not everyone happens to know 100% for sure. The first try. Oh my gosh, it's totally a journey. That's why I said, tell me your journey, because like, um, it's like it really is like a path you have to find yourself. And I'm glad you did, and I'm glad you potentially are still discovering. That's like, I think the best thing we can do for ourselves is constantly be trying to find out who we are. Self discovery is so amazing. So oh, it's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. Wait, let me see the eyes. There we go. There's the eyes. Oh, this is gonna be a good little demon. Oh, you're gonna be a good little demon, aren't you? Mm, so cute. And then we have this. And I'll make the wings and stuff later. I just wanted to make the, oh, yeah, of course. I think I'm gonna use this color as well. I'm gonna make a fall colored, little demon pile. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Demon ice cream. Although, like, don't eat yellow snow, right? Demon ice cream. Because that makes any sense. I also need to make the cone. I'm not sure if I have a good cone color. I'll find something. What if I just made like a black cone? Would that be stupid, or would that be cool? Like, would that be like vibe? I don't know. Because I think that like, yeah, I think maybe black would be cool. I think I want to do black. Oh wait, I'm supposed to do it. Magic circle. Yes, black cone. Everything's black. It's super gothy. Yes, exactly. And that's the point, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta get a little slack going on in here. I love this color. I have made a couple things out of it, but it's just a nice color, even though I still have my flag from when I identified as a demigirl. I think I identify as a demi boy, from what I understand. Um, Still in the wrapping. Yeah, I totally understand that. Yeah, that's why I like the trans flag because it's kind of like all encompassing. Like the trans umbrella is all encompassing, so you can identify however you want and use the trans flag. But um, but that's not for everybody. So like not that it's not accepting. It's just that some people don't want to use the trans flag because they don't want to use something that might indicate gender. I love gender. It's just like such a fun. It's just a fun thing to like do what you want with it. Like do what makes you happy. Um, so like when I see all these beautiful people who are dressed up in whatever gendered clothing that they want or whatever they want to, however they want to express themselves, I'm just like, wow, that's so cool. You know, do what makes you happy. Like you look really happy there, and that makes me happy. So I just love to see that stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. Yay! Got it right the first time. I don't usually get things right the first time, so that's why I've been trying to count a little bit more because I want my counts to be good. I want all my ice cream cones to be nice and cute. Um, yeah. 2, trans accidental pride colorways. Yes. Um, I like. There's one. Okay, so it's cake batter. It's Lion Brand ice cream yarn, and it is the pride. It is a trans pride flag. Like it is a trans pride flag to a T. Um, Luckily, the good thing about the trans pride flag is that a lot of like baby stuff uses pink and blue, so there's a lot of options for trans pride. And then rainbow pride, obviously, there's a lot there with different lengths of striping and variegation and all that stuff. Um, but yeah, I love like accidental pride, especially when it's at Hobby Lobby. Fuck them. Yes, you have that one. Yay! I haven't tried it myself, but I always put it in the cart, and then I'm like, save for later. Ooh, the big scoop edition, nice. Oh, you can get some work done with that one. That's a 3-weight, right? Ooh, cool. I haven't seen that one. I need to check that out. Yeah, I was gonna do some pan pride stuff uh, this pride, but I never got around to it. But I have like the perfect colors for it. I have, they're all Caron Simply Soft, but I have like this 3 colors, and I was like, I'm so excited to do something with this pan pride color set, and then I never did anything. So maybe having like a short self striping or a variegated yarn for pan pride would be good. One year I went and like there you'll see a lot of rainbow colors here. I went and I bought every like rainbow I could find at Ice Yarn. And my wife was like, okay. But I did a bunch of Pride stuff that year, and then I did a bunch of Pride stuff this year, and it was nice to just have the yarn. I found oh, hey Daniel. I found a Super Saver jumbo in Mexicana at uh, at my local Walmart, and I was like, like, because it's like it's hard to find that color anywhere. And then like I first of all, I think Red Heart feel Super Saver feels like Brillo pad. So I hate working with it, but like I love that color so much. I will do anything to be reunited with that color. It is a perfect rainbow. It is a perfect rainbow color. Um, we're talking about rainbow yarn, so funny you should join us, Daniel. I love rainbow yarns too. Yeah, they're so pretty. Daniel, I saw that on Kayla's Pride the other day. They opened up one of your Halloween boxes. So that is so exciting. Congratulations. You are a star, and I know you have some good stuff coming out. So I'm so happy for you. Oh, I get secondhand excitement like real bad. I guess it's not bad, it's good, but I get secondhand excitement like I'm so excited for you. what are your favorite rainbow yarns? Alexa, play notifications. My stuff has arrived. I got a thing on my Alexa. Sultan Galaxy Opal and Rainbow Gem. Oh, those sound really amazing. I'm gonna have to check those out as soon as we're done with this live. Because that sounds amazing. And the Sultan cakes are obviously so good. All cotton cakes. I've actually never worked with cotton. I've worked with cotton mixes, but cotton blends, but never pure cotton. And I have some like dishcloth cotton, but like I haven't figured out what to do with it yet. I have it in all Halloween colors. Let me show you my tiny collection. And then I have 2 blacks. So I don't know what to do with this yarn. So I was thinking about making like washcloths, just like one in every color, but like that doesn't seem very like cool or like imaginative. So I don't really know what to do with them. Yeah, any suggestions would be absolutely lovely. Yes, I have 2 black skeins, and then I have the orange, the green, and the purple. So pretty. So annoying to work with, but that's okay. Apparently, I've heard. I don't know. Oh, we're back. Okay. So like, I don't know. Okay. Well, I have a collection of Halloween washcloths patterns. You do? Oh, cool. Well, if they're free patterns and you want to share, please feel free to share. Um, yeah, I've seen some that I might want to do that are corner to corner, but I've never done corner to corner before, so I'm a little nervous to start with um, like a cotton that I'm not like familiar with. So who knows? Hey babe, apparently my Amazon package is here. Apparently my Amazon package is here. Oh, did you get your shot?
Yeah.
How was it?
Pretty live.
Yeah.
It was like painful, but for this shot they do like the numbing spray, so you can't like feel it, but it just feels like pretty like intense pressure and like squeezing when it's happening. But I was like, hi, I might pass out. I know for a longer shot, so he's like, on the way down. I was like, yep. Doctor was nice. And they gave me this brace. I was glad that they gave me a brace because it is like, I was having a hard time finding a brace that actually like stopped my thumb from moving.
Yeah.
Because I got thumb muscles too strong.
Thumb muscles too strong.
So I'm gonna go back in 6 weeks, and they're gonna see what my pain levels are doing. Maybe give me another shot. Then if I'm not having more success, then we'll think like MRI to see about surgery.
Okay. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
Pretty okay. Not a big.
Cool.
Not too worried.
Well, I'm gonna sign off, you all. Thank you so much for joining me in my journey to make the spooky demon ice cream. And we'll see what we can do today, because we got a lot of projects coming up. So I can't wait to. I pre-recorded a ton, so I know a lot of what's coming up. So thank you for all for hanging out with me. I'm sorry we didn't get to talk as much, Roberta, because you were out, but that's okay because there's always later today or tomorrow or the day after that or the day after that, day after that, day after that. You have a nice rest of your day too. Thank you so much for coming in, and I love you all. Bye.